Hello everybody, Jubit here, and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to go over a Demon Hunter build, which specifically is a fire build, and this is a crazy damage build, and it pretty much consists of cluster arrow spam, like loaded for beer. You do crazy amounts of fire damage with this, and it's crazy because with preparation and punishment rune, it costs us 25 discipline to get 75 hatred, which means I could get 150 hatred, with the preparation, and with that, I could pretty much just sit there and burst down a mob, a rear, a yellow, anything, a boss, just simply holding right click. And with vengeance up, it's crazy damage. And for 1 second at the beginning of a fight, I have a 100% crit hit chance, which is nuts. And if I'm 10 yards away from the mob, I do 20% extra damage. And if they're above 75% health, I do 40% additional damage. And when I've got 2 hand crossbows on, I get 10% critical hit chance. That is crazy. That's just nuts. And here we go again with the wolf companion. I get a 30% increased damage for 10 seconds buff, which is crazy damage. Like, just put that in your mind and think how much percent damage increase that is. I will show you in a minute, pretty much, right? But for your primary, for my primary, I take Hungering Arrow with Serrated Arrow. You can change this to Entangling Shot with Justice is Served, but either works. They've got their own bonuses. Entangling Shot is a slow. Hungering Arrow is technically an AoE because what it does, it deals damage to the first target. It has a 35% chance to pierce that target and do 155% weapon damage to the target behind, which is kind of OP in a way. So there's that. I also take Trail with Trailer Cinders. Vault with Trailer Cinders, and this is generally pretty good. You can get a crossbow set, which is the Denitus set, and with the set bonus, it changes the cost of Vault from 8 discipline to 8 hatred, which is good because in split bounties and stuff like that, you can pretty much just hold Vault down and just vault around the place and complete the bounties, which is just crazy fast. So yep, that's the abilities, that's the main damage of the build, all that. And then we go into stuff like Paragon points. For your core, you want to be taking whatever depending on your situation. Dexterity if you need more damage, Vitality if you need more HP, Movement Speed if you're slow as fuck, Maximum Hatred, you don't really need to take that unless you level 800 and have all the Paragon points to put 50 in each, so not really needed. For your offensive Paragon set, you want to be taking attack speed. If you're comfortable with your attack speed, then just don't take attack speed. If your cooldown reduction's crap and you want your vengeance to be back up in 10 seconds, take that and go cooldown reduction spec or something. The critical hit chance, you don't really need to be taking that unless you're very low crit hit chance, which you want to be putting as much crit hit chance on your gear. You don't want to be specking into it unless you level 800 Paragon. If you're crazy, then you can do that. For critical hit damage, you can do that. I can test it here for you. I have 1.537, right? And when I change from attack speed to crit hit damage, I have 10k more damage. So that's a damage increase right there. So you can either take critical hit damage or critical attack speed, depending if you're comfortable with your attack speed, which I take attack speed generally because I like to attack fast. I like seeing that. I don't like seeing the bomb sort of thing. It's annoying. I like to be fast, so I take that. I'm thinking about taking that actually now, but I'll leave it that at the moment. For your defensive, you don't want to be taking life percentage because you don't really need life. Well, you might, depending on if you've got enough life. Like, I've got a decent toughness. Like, what's my toughness? It's 6.5 mil, which is very good for a demon hunter. Normally I see demon hunters with less than 300k, 1 mil toughness, and they've got crazy amounts of damage though, which is the trade-off. And this build is pretty much you stand there and you fire your arrows. You know, you don't stop. So I take resistance to all mainly because you know, standing in that poison, you take that little bit less damage, which is in the long run is just crazy. It's crazy good. And I've got legendary potion for armor, which is alright. You know, it's just that little bit of boost, a little boost to resistance. And here, with your cluster arrow, it does AOE. So you want to be taking area damage. You can either go with area damage, or you could go with resource cost reduction, which is alright. It's like very dependent, like resource cost reduction on your cluster arrow. It's only 5.8% with 29. It's like, yeah, it'll be 10% with 50 points in here. So it's only that, like, what is it, 4? Yeah, it's only 4 hatred that it reduces it by, which is nothing. You know, I'd rather have the 29% area damage, which is crazy good. And for your gear, you want to be going with fired skilled damage. It's just crazy good. I've got it on my helmet, yeah, on my braces, and I think I've got it somewhere else. Maybe I don't. But you can get it on your chest with a cinder coat. It's very good. There's also a chest piece which you can get free wolves. I love it. I want one. Free wolves. You know, it's like a fucking pact. It's crazy. You always want sockets. You always want sockets on your hand crossbows. So make sure you look or re-roll for sockets. That's the main priority. And for your gear, you want to be basically want crit hit and crit damage on all of your things. Like, you mainly want it on your gloves, your neck piece. You want a socket on your helmet, which I don't have currently, which you put a purple gem in, which will give you like 25% extra life, which is crazy good. It means that'll put you from 500k to 600 plus, which is amazing. You need it so badly. For your sockets, you want to be putting dexterity and everything. You can also put blue gems in for resistance, which are the resistance to all elements, which just gives you that more tanky feel, you know, a little bit more toughness. For movements, for boots, you just want to be going with the basic, all tanky. If you could probably get crit on your boots, I believe you can get it, whatever. You know, it depends on how you feel with it. If you need more tanky, take more tanky stuff. If you need more DPS, take more damage. It's simple as that. So that's pretty much the build. You know, you can have a look at my setup right now. I'll link my armory and stuff in the description below, and you can check me out. You can probably add me in game. My battle tag is right there, and I will be doing this channel with my friend Bulvar, aka Kieran. My name is Josh, and thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, favourite this video. I will be happy to talk to you in the comments, and generally, thank you for watching. Goodbye.